Good morning, Weatherford College. I hope that everything is going well. So I'm checking in ahead of Exam 5, which is going to cover Chapter 12 on Monday. So my first note is that I'm done grading for now. I think you guys are up to discussion number 9, okay? I work off of a rubric for discussions, and although discussions are a very small percentage of your overall grade, they are a huge preparation for the final web project. When I'm really asking you to discuss about a period of economic history in the United States. So in the discussions, one thing I'm noting is that some of you are responding with just your opinions, like you're reading and then you're just writing what's off the top of your head. I am not interested in your opinions. Anything that I have given you to discuss has some economic content. So if you're talking to me about landlords or education or supply shortages, there's data on that. And we just finished the empirical and quantitative assessment. You know where to find data on the United States. And at the beginning of the semester, we had the sources and citations assignment. If your citations that you're using in your discussions are ending in .com, they're not very good citations, not for economic data. So although those discussions are a small part of your grade, they're so frequent because there should be an increase in your learning curve. Some of you are still not using any references whatsoever. You're just typing off the top of your head. So there need to be references, and they need to be placed strategically within your response, not at the end, right? When it comes to the final web project, and now's a pretty good time to kind of go to that part of my announcement, but you're creating a page on a topic in American economic history that must be cited. You can't just give me information and say, oh, it's true because I found it on the internet, because there's no way that can be an A or even a B. So in the next couple of days, I'll be posting an example site of the final web project, which I think also ties into the discussion conversation, because I don't want opinions. I want facts, and I want to know where your facts are coming from. All right. I don't do extra credit in this class. There are no makeup exams in this class. Towards the end of the semester, I'm still deciding if I'm going to offer an extra chapter. An extra chapter means that you get an extra homework, an extra quiz, and an extra exam, should you choose to do it. And that will give you another opportunity to raise your quiz and exam grades. But if you look at the syllabus, quizzes and exams by far count for the most. They are heavily weighted. So the goal is that you study. Right? The goal is not that you get extra credit in order to boost your grade. I want you to study. If you have anything less than a B average for your quizzes or exams, then you should probably study more or more efficiently, right? Having an A average on the homework, smart book, and discussions is good, but all those together count for only 10% of your grade. So you've got to put more strategy and more effort into the parts of your grade that are more deterministic, right? So keep that in mind. I went through the grade book. I made some notes on everybody's current averages in terms of where you needed to improve in order to get a better grade. But extra credit for me is extra work as well. So I decided that I'm going to meet you halfway, because you are halfway college students, but you're also high school students as well. So for exam 5, you'll find that there is a practice exam that you can work on over the weekend. You don't need a proctor, you don't need a password, but if you do well on the practice exam, I will apply the points to your real exam, which you're going to take on Monday the 1st. So the practice exam is listed on the main page in Canvas in the current module. And you'll see there that if you get 100, I think it's 5 points. If you get a 90, it's 4 points. I forget what my scale is, but something to that effect. So when you come in to take the exam on Monday, make sure that you're taking my practice exam and put yourself in the position to get some extra credit points. Also, make sure that you bring your ID, because I'm going to ask you to show that before you take the exam. You should not be seeing any more duplicate exams in HonorLog. I think I figured out how to make that less confusing. And my final note or announcement that I have is actually concerning the final web project. I've gone through, checked out your URLs. Pretty much everyone I had to request access to see your site. So make sure you give me access, and also make sure you make me an editor so that way I can leave comments between now and when you turn in the final web project. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and have a great weekend.